Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Creators Outlet. Please subscribe, comment, and share. And welcome our special guest tonight, a Lasmat film. Hello.
Who, me?
That's you.
Oh, wait. Oh, wow. I guess. Hello?
You guess.
Sure, why not?
So who are you really?
I am the guy that's getting close to 1K on my Kickstarter. I am on the road to 1K with only 6 days left. Can I do it? That depends on you, backers.
Yes. Come on, backers. And just in case we need this, this is TBMLASTQRV and that thing. So
I gotta call my kids and tell them not to watch this fucking show. Damn it.
It's only if we get all fucking crazy.
If?
Okay. If, yes.
No, I think it's when and how.
Oh, it's going to get crazy.
Yeah.
So we went through this, but how you feeling today?
Oh, you mean the question that gets asked so many times that people have forgotten the actual meaning? Well, I mean, I can tell you, but it's boring. So let's just say that I'm here to add to the fun and hoping to get a backer, and let's see how close I can get to 1K.
Okay, and I'm just feeling ducky.
No, it's racist, sir.
No, it's not. I pluck them first.
Oh.
Did you not know this is how it was going to go down?
I expected better, but no, I can see that this is going to be pure outrage and pure sensationalism. So why not? Let's go for the ride.
Okay, let's go.
Yes.
So, Street Champion Roadwarrior Drake, the debut graphic novel of the Beast Citizen of Skullkill. Roadwarrior Drake at over 100 pages of action and adventure.
110 pages to be exact.
110, so it's gone up quite a bit. Yes. Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Actually, originally it was 160, but after a few revisions, it went down to 110.
It's still a nice big book.
Oh, yeah, especially when you see the hardcover. Oh, it's beautiful. As a matter of fact, I can show you a copy of the hardcover right now. I see that Pops is in the chat. What's good, Pops? I don't know if you had a chance to back the book, but here it is. This is the hardcover right here. Look at that. See?
Oh, very nice.
You got the back cover here, oversized. And actually, this was meant to be the original size, but when I took it to the printer, he said this was the smallest size available, and I was like, no, screw it, let's do it. And boy, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful book, beautiful cover, beautiful edition. But until I got the manga version, and pull it up here, if I can find it, it's here somewhere. Where the heck is it? Where's the manga? Come out, manga. Oh, there it is. Back here. Here we go. I'm not taking it out of his bag, but here you go. This is the manga. See?
Oh, it's the mini version. It looks like a DVD case.
You know what? I like how although I should have packed the flap in the back as opposed to the front. That's the only faux pas. But other than that, I think it's nicely packed. I finally figured out how to pack a manga with the bag. But it's the regular manga size, 5.5 by 7. Oh, 5 by 7.5 actually. That's the ratio for the actual manga. So and print it right to left, so you don't have it. This is a chance to get it here on the Kickstarter. Roadwarriordrake.com is the URL to the Kickstarter, which will end this week. So in 6 days, the Kickstarter closes. This is your last chance to get the variant covers as well as the ash can. The ash can featuring Roadwarrior Drake versus Vincent from Blood Hunt. So get it while you can.
Blood Hunt, of course, being an early book by our friend Sim.
Yes. So you can't go wrong with this. I mean, look, this belongs in your library. See? Hardcover, bound, beautifully drawn cover, oversized, Actually, let me see if I can put down the camera for a second so I can show you the inside. So for those that are curious, so you see that I'm not selling a fool's gold, but let me open up a particular page here. Here we go. So here's example of some of the pages you'll see in the book. I don't know if you guys can see it, but some examples here. So Okay, I think this is better. Here we go. See? So, a lot of action going on here. A lot of fun stuff, a lot of insanity, a lot of craziness, comedy, action, adventure, you name it. This is all in Street Champion Roadwarrior Drake, called the equivalent of a B movie by some of the reviewers so far. So if you like the grindhouse feel of an underground comic book, this is it for you. Definitely grindhouse totally defies the expectations in Comicsgate, which has a standard for books. They weren't ready for this one. And let me tell you right now, it is divided, the sentiment of this book, but if you like fun, equivalency of B movies, grindhouse, underground Ninja Turtle style books, or even like Hellboy style, yeah, this is the book for you. You will definitely enjoy this book. It's fun, it's exciting, it belongs in your library, and there is definitely a long-term plan for this character, including 2 more books, along with a bunch of other ash cans associated with it, and a live-action feature film coming your way. Not to mention his current talk show on DH1 Network TV.
So is this the first Road Warrior Drake book?
Yeah, this is the first adventure in the saga of Road Warrior Drake. So this is the debut adventure of the character, and he'll definitely be going through quite a few changes in the next couple of books, not just in story, but also in art style and everything. So this is the beginning of something big, and you definitely want to get your hands on this for sure.
So it is first appearance time.
Yes, debut adventure. This is the debut of the character Road Warrior Drake.
Very good. I want to take a look at the trailer. I just popped the Kickstarter link in the chat, because Pops is here and he has a wrench, but he's not paying attention again. So
yes,
we'll just do this ourselves.
Take a chance. Come take a chance on love. There's a voice calling out from the deep of the night. You can try not to hear, but it'll make it right. Oh, come take a chance on love. But if you're here, it's standing just outside the door. Don't let this slip away.
A disturbing madness comes as the darkness of the kingdom and the ashes of all law and order rules now by the overseers, the pleasures and pains. We hear desperation and silent cries. Seek now for heroes, those who will restore all righteousness and nobility. No fear, we need a hero, a warrior, defender, street champion.
What if your hero is standing just outside the door? Don't let this moment slip away.
I approve.
Very good. So, first of all, tell us how you got into this field of creation on this plane here.
I think it's probably the glue or the magic markers I sniffed.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that's what it was. Yeah. It could be a hammer to the head, too. Or maybe when I flew out the car when I got hit, we hit that hydrant. It could be one of those things, too. It has been. I'm narrowing it down, but eventually, when I'm 80 years old, if I even live to be that long, I will finally find the answers to how I got insane enough to get into this field.
tell me why it's racist to refer to Road Warrior Drake.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Listen, I believe in beast representation, okay? Beast citizen representation. This is where it's at. So we don't do labels. Labels are inhibitive. Their limitations are prohibitive and inhibitive, and I will not be submissive to such prohibitions. So we will just stick with the beast citizen label because that is authoritative, patriarchative, and totally obtrusively alpha male. So that's it. That's where we're at. So he's the beast citizen of Roadkill, and you can get your manga version, or you can get any one of the hardcover or the soft paperback with the same cover, or you can get any of the 2 variant covers associated. The 2 variant covers, by the way, will be discontinued after this campaign. This is your last chance to back the variant covers.
So you got 13 backers and 5 days to go.
Yes, and the goal is to get to 1K. Can we get to 1K in 5 days? Let's see. We got a couple people in the chat. If you haven't backed Roadwarrior Drake, what are you waiting for? This is a chance to be a part of history. This isn't just some one-shot book or some character that's just going to come and go. He's here for the long haul, and you're going to be part of that history by joining now and capturing the first edition of the first adventure of this odd character, sublime character, in an equally sublime world. What do you mean, rush myself? That is how I talk. I am naturally fast.
He is very excitable about Mallard Man here with his guns.
Okay, now you can stop with that. That SJW talk. I thought we were above that. Mallard Man. What the hell? Should I strike your channel for that? Oh wait, I just dropped something. Oh shit! I can strike your channel for that. I will strike your channel. As a matter of fact, after I'm done with the stream, I'm gonna contact YouTube. You're getting your first copyright strike. I hope you're happy.
Okay.
Good. I'm so tired of this, man. I come here as an artist, as a storyteller, with a vision and an idea to contribute to a community or community, however you want to say it, and you're bombarding me with oppressive labels and names. What's wrong with you?
Okay, so explain to me what Drake is.
Drake is the beast citizen of Skullkill. He's a badass who is a lovable asshole, and he is in a world that doesn't understand him, and yet he has become the chosen to save a community that is falling under tyranny and all sorts of slavery and oppression. Rights are taken away, protections taken away. So what happens when the beast citizen of Skullkill is the one who's called to protect and save a city that didn't understand them and appreciate it or accept them in the first place? See, even now, as I'm telling you this, you're overwhelmed by the heaviness that Drake carries upon his shoulders, the burden of being a leader, a protector, and a guardian among people he doesn't understand. And all he can do is quip with the best of them.
But I still don't know what species he is.
And that is the beauty of it. As I put it in a tweet the other day, sometimes unanswered questions add more to the lore than the explanation, which undermines the stories already told. See, you don't need a fortune cookie. Just give me a call in the morning. I'll give you a fortune for the day.
Okay, I'll call you at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Awesome. I charge $1.99 the first minute and 35 cents for the additional minute.
Oh, God.
Yes.
So I'm looking here and I'm seeing that you have the 2 covers you have are by 2 people I know. You got Vic King and Peter Gilmore.
Yep, 2 very talented people. Peter Gilmore obviously doing the current Jack the Ripper Vampire Hunter, which is probably his best work to date visually. So you get a chance to back the Dirty Harry inspired variant cover that he drew for the book.
And the Vic King original black and white cover.
Well, that's my cover, actually. I drew that. Yeah, I drew that. And if you scroll down, you will see Vic King's cover. Scroll down. That's still my cover.
Scrolling.
That's all me. That's all me. That's me. That's my face. Of course, that's the ash can. That's the inside of the ash can. That's the books of the campaign so far. Scroll down more. Scroll down more. Scroll down more. That's the coloring book. Scroll down more. Okay, scroll down more. Okay, I think. All right, scroll back up. We'll just go to the collage. Right there. Go down. Oh, yeah, go down. One more. There you go. Okay, stop right there. Okay. So on the left side, that's the Vic King variant, and on the right is the Peter Gilmore variant.
Okay, and you're in the middle. So
That's me.
We have 3 different covers: the ash can and the coloring book.
Yes, and as well as you get free trading cards as well. You're going to be getting the first 10 will be getting the remainder of the 2 trading cards that was part of the Indiegogo. Everybody else gets 6 fresh cards courtesy of George Peter Gatsis. It's a 6-set puzzle on both sides. It is an amazing set featuring a crossover team up of Roadwarrior Drake, Joe King, and Star Supreme of the Colossals, which is also on the book in Indiegogo. So you get a lot of history, a lot of lore, more bang for your buck.
Yeah, I recognized George's work in the video too. So I'm like, oh, George is here. Very nice.
Yes.
So tell us about the ash can for starters.
So the ash can was actually an idea that I came up with after me and Simon Portier were going. We had like a little friendly rivalry on the timeline of Twitter. He kept making racist comments towards Roadwarrior Drake, and I had to kind of like remind him that he was trespassing. So we went at it back and forth until I decided, you know what, we're gonna settle this in the pages of a comic book, an ash can. So we agreed that he would let his character Vincent of Blood Hunt for an ash can for the campaign. And I won't spoil it, but to me it's a very fun book because you get the history of the timeline battle on Twitter, which leads right into the pages that was drawn between myself and Sim. So you get a nice, very, very, very good crossover with enough context to tell a complete story.
Very good. Yeah, crack pack, bow every day.
Hail to the chat. Chat's lit today. I like seeing an active chat. So if you guys in chat haven't backed it,
yeah,
this is your chance right now. RoadwarriorDrake.com.
5 days left.
Yes. I'm trying to get to 1K. If I can get to 1K, that brings the total amount this book has made to roughly 5.5K total. No, wait, no, not even. No, hold on a second. No, not even. It brings it to close to 6K.
Oh, nice.
So I would have made 6K with the entirety of Roadwarrior Drake's run from September of 2019 to now. So this is the end of the crowdfunding reign for Roadwarrior Drake. And my goal is to get to 1K on the Kickstarter. And I will achieve every single one of my own personal milestones. And I wouldn't have done it without the backers, without the community, without all the fun customers who like fun books. So I definitely appreciate everybody that's been supportive of it.
Very nice. Now, tell me what made you want to make a coloring book to go with this?
Well, you know what it is? Like, to be serious for a second, one of the things that's been mentioned in the community is the lack of books for kids and books that can get kids into comic books. Now, Roadwarrior Drake graphic novel is, I would say, about a PG-13 style book. Some violence, not much swearing, very little swearing actually, but more on the violence side. But I thought, let me make a coloring book strictly for the kids, and something that the adults can enjoy too, because it tells a story that's going to be referenced in other books. So there's actually, you can say that this is actually a third story for Roadwarrior Drake. So you get the main graphic novel, the Ash Cat, and the coloring book, all telling 3 different stories of Roadwarrior Drake. And the coloring book actually features an explanation behind every single crossover that Drake has. So in a very subtle nod, I made all Drake's crossovers canon.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I just wanted to look at a couple of things. So this is some of the stuff that you have in the coloring book.
Right. So in addition to just coloring, you could do crossword puzzles, mazes, word scramble, mix and matching. A lot of activities that would keep you busy for at least a couple of hours if you just wanted some time to kill. But it's also excellent for your kids too.
Yeah, I would hand my daughter. I would do the coloring book myself. I'd hand it to my daughter, and she would hand it back and tell me that she only does art digitally. So, but she's still doing it, so that's good.
Yes, definitely.
And you did everything on this book. You did the interiors and all the writing.
Exactly. Now I had help with like people proofreading it, looking over the artwork and telling me what I could do to fix it, and it wasn't just I just drew and wrote it and it went to the printers. I had people proofread it, look it over, tell me what I could do to improve it, what works, what doesn't work, and of course the rest is now up to the community to decide what works, what doesn't work. But as of this moment, it's been well received. Some didn't like it, but many do like it. Again, if you like the grindhouse feel, if you're into that grindhouse feel, that B movie, exciting, can be fun, then this book is definitely right up your alley.
Yeah, so if you haven't backed it, make sure you back it quick because 5 days left to go. And if you have backed it, thank you, but please keep sharing it out on your social media so more people can see it and remember, oh yeah, I wanted to get that. And don't miss out.
No, some of these will not be available after the campaigns, including the variant covers. So this will be the last time you see these books.
And all the connecting puzzle cards for this campaign as well.
Oh, and let me add this too. Like the ash can and the color books are also add-ons. So if you back any of the books, you can include the ash can or the color book as an add-on too.
Oh, nice. So you can you can go in and add them on in case you haven't gotten them yet.
Correct. Yes.
Perfect. Dragon says the coloring book is a good idea, even for adults that love to color stuff in Photoshop from time to time, and kids will love it.
See, even if you're an adult and you collect this coloring book, it's still a piece of Roadwarrior Drake history because it's going to be referenced in future books. So, again, I as an adult, it's a collectible in and of itself.
Well, see, now you make me not want to color it.
Well, you sir, are the customer I am looking for. You are exactly who I need to bring into the fold to get Roadwarrior Drake out into the open for a bigger audience, as well as history in the making.
Now, another question. Since there's only 5 days left of this, where are you at for fulfillment?
So it's as simple as just me calling my printer and saying, hey, I need so-and-so copies of the book. Get it to me. Each book will take about a week to get printed because I've already formatted it and everything because it was all done for the Indiegogo. Get it done and then just ship it out. That's it. Now, I put it December 2021 this year, of course, as the shipping date, but it might be done sooner.
Yeah, as soon as this wraps and you get the campaign fully wrapped up with all your donations and call in your order, and you wait for the printer, and then you bag and box everything up and off to the races.
Yeah, I already have the Gemini mailers. I already have the tape and everything. So it's just a matter of just getting the money in my account and boom, going right to the printers, get that done, get the book shipped. It'll be quicker than you realize.
And after this, and people get their copies, how soon after can they expect to see the launch of another chapter in the amazing life of Drake?
So right now, I'm working on my second book, Clock People, which is an Alan Moore parody of Watchmen.
Yep.
So that's my next campaign. After I'm done with that, I'm going to go right to work on the next book in Road Warrior Drake's saga. So expect something by next year. So I'm going to spend the next few months working on Clock People, and then I'm going to launch that campaign early next year. And once I'm doing that, I'll be working on this next Roadwarrior Drake book.
Very cool. Yeah, I saw the I saw some art. I think it was when you were on with Pops. I saw some of the art that you were working on for Clock People, and I'm like, that just looked awesome.
Yeah, I've been writing it, and I'm like, you know what? This might offend some people, and I think it's a good thing. So, so I expect a very daring, edgy book. Not edgy. I hate the word edgy. Let's just call it. You'll either laugh or you'll be pissed off book.
Yeah, I think I'll play it again for you. Good stuff. Good stuff wants to watch the trailer.
Sure, why not?
Take a chance take a chance on love. The voice calling out from the deep of the night. You can find our journey.
Madness comes. As the darkness of the kingdom and the ashes of all law and order rules now by the overseers, pleasures and pains. We hear desperation and silent cries of earth. Seek now for heroes, those who will restore all righteousness and nobility. No fear, we need a hero, a warrior, defender, street champion.
What if your hero is standing just outside your door? Don't let this moment slip away.
Now, I think I saw something the second time I watched this. Did I see an Easter egg of possibly a Kofi Kingston looking dude?
So he's one of the characters in the book. I won't go too much into it because his character, Kofi, the name of the character, he's involved in not major, but in an important plot that carries over into the second story. That's all I'll say.
Good Stuff wants to know if you did the animation yourself.
Yes, I did.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Nice teeing. And Connery's asking, why does the trailer have color then go black and white? Is that part of the story with some being in color while others are in black and white?
So the two segments in the trailer that were in color, one of them is footage from Roadwarrior Drake's talk show, the Roadwarrior Drake Analysis, which you can find on DH1 Network, which is a free channel if you have Roku TV and Amazon Fire Stick. If you don't have it, you can just download DH1, as in Demetrius Harris, DH1 Network TV, and look for the Roadwarrior Drake Analysis, where he interviews quite a few guests. So it's like a nice little mixture of live action animation. Season 2 is in pre-production right now, and I'm lining up some guests as well. So if you download DH1 Network, you can get yourself an opportunity to watch the Roadwarrior Drake Analysis. Now, the other colored footage that you saw in the trailer was actually a piece of animation that I did for George Peter Gassis. I figured let me just include it here just to advertise the trading cards that he himself is producing for the campaign.
Very nice.
Yes.
So it's DH1 as in Drake Hero.
Yes. Ooh, okay. I'll take that. Sure.
See,
Yes.
I did not get all ducky with it this time.
Oh, come on. You almost had me there. You almost knocked it out the park.
I was almost good for a minute. Yeah, I actually do have Fire Stick and a Roku TV. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
I will definitely check that out because I was not to compare it to Drake, but I was a big fan of the old Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
yes, exactly. You got it.
So I love. It took me a little bit because the first time I saw that, I thought I was going to see an actual Space Ghost cartoon. I didn't realize it was like a talk show format, and that Brack was the band leader. It grew on me really quick. It was hilarious, and yes, I bought all the merch from that.
Nice.
So it was a little crazy. So I wanted to ask more about the where was it the edition of the books, specifically the I'm scrolling to it so I can find it. The Roadwarrior Drake versus Vincent from
The Ashcan, yeah.
the Ashcan.
Yeah.
So that's got an exclusive story that actually bridges with Sim's Blood Hunt from way back when. Since then, I noticed that a few more people begged and pleaded to get like the last couple of copies of Blood Hunt that Sim had left.
Interesting. Yeah.
So
if you're a fan of Blood Hunt, you definitely want to pick this Ash Cat up because it's another story featuring the Vincent character. So and it's a crossover with Roadwarrior Drake, so you get more indie comic history. This is a good book to add to your library.
Yeah, if you're not to say that every comic book fan is a completist, but yeah, we kind of are. We once we decide we like something or a specific creator, then we basically want to get our hands on everything they've done because we might be a little obsessive. But yeah, this will get you the missing piece from Blood Hunt, and I hear there was a story about texting going back and forth.
It was more like Twitter shit talking, which all of it is documented in the book. So you will get all of that shit talking back and forth between him and I, as well as the start of the visual battle between Drake and Vincent up until the turn of events that lead them into their little sublime adventure.
Oh, very cool.
Yes.
So the entire Twitter war between you and Sim is finally revealed.
It's documented in the book, exactly.
See, that's going to be something special right there.
I mean, it's a lot of reading material when you think about it. You get the Ash Cat's about 17 pages, but there's a lot to read in there and there's a lot to absorb. So you're getting the fullness of two creators behind their characters, as well as the adventure they put their characters in.
Good stuff. Wanted to know if you were on Indiegogo. I know you were on Indiegogo before, and this is the flip side of the campaign run on Kickstarter, right?
Right. I was on Indiegogo twice with Roadwarrior Drake, so this is the first time on Kickstarter. This is more like a second chance campaign to reach out to customers that normally don't go on Indiegogo, just to try it out. 13 backers is not something to sneeze at. So to me, that's just extra gravy on the meat, as you could say. I know that Kickstarter, some people have a stigma with Kickstarter, which I understand, and I'm totally respectful of that.
Dean.
Yes.
Ooh, Kickstarter.
And that's fine. Listen, again, people have their preferences, and that's perfectly fine. It's just that as a creator, I don't want to discriminate against customers, so I want to try to give as many people a chance as possible, and so I just want to see where this goes.
Yeah, and we'd like to see it get up to the 1K in the next 5 days for sure. Because we like
some kind of blitz.
Yeah, we like nice round numbers.
Me too. Yes.
three different main covers, the coloring book, the crossover with Blood Hunt.
Yep.
And there is a manga version.
Oh yeah, the manga version, which
Oops. Well, it looks like he kicked himself out. Hopefully he comes right back. There he is.
I did not mean that. That was by accident. My hand is acting rogue and everything like that, so I'm having a war within my biology, but that'll be dealt with in a future video. But as far as the manga is concerned, here you go. This is the manga right here. This is legit. Oh, I should put it in the light. There we go. There we go. So there you go. This is the manga version. 5 by 7.5. It's a beautifully formatted size book. Printed right to left, featuring the art style. And I know that this is already wrapped, so I can't open it. But the art style in some of the panels reflects the manga the style. So, like the female character, Pumpkin Warpatch, she's rocking the manga looking eyes and everything. So, you'll definitely appreciate this if you're a manga fan.
In the smaller compact size.
Yes. Yeah. So if you have a manga collection,
travel sized, yes.
If you have a manga collection, this will be fitting in right beautifully with it. A worthy addition to your manga collection.
Oh, for sure. So you can get now. Would you have to do that as an add-on, or do you have a tier where you have all 3 main covers, the coloring book, the crossover, and the manga?
So yeah, I have the Street Champion package, which is the one tier that has everything. You get all 3 of the variant covers. You get the manga, you get the coloring book, and the ash can.
Let's get down there.
Yeah, that would be the highest tier. So the Street Champion package.
Oh, that's the original art tier.
Yes, we already have one that was back. I have one more piece of artwork that's still waiting to be picked up. This is artwork that was done for the book. So you're getting actual pages from the book that was hand-drawn. That will be shipped in a frame, packaged, and protected, and sent to you directly by myself to you, if you back it. A piece of Roadwarrior Drake history, which will be much more valuable in a couple of years. So you're getting it at a bargain price.
Oh, yeah. And who doesn't like original comic book art? So, yeah,
Yes.
The Street Champion package is $110. The Ultimate Bundle, you get the graphic novel, variant cover 1 and 2, the manga, the Ash Can, Roadwarrior Drake versus Vincent, the coloring book, Roadwarrior Drake, and the Children of... Help me out with that one. Philistia?
Oh, the Children of Philistia.
Philistia. Okay.
Yes.
3 great adventures featuring Street Champion, perfect for those who have friends or family you'd like to give a copy of the book to. Backers of this campaign have the opportunity to request more copies of the coloring book if they have more children or adults. You can
Because let's say you have 5 kids. Let's say you have 5 kids and you back this particular tier, but it comes with 1 color book and you got 5 kids to divide it to. Why not just get each one of them a coloring book? So I figured, let me just use this as an add-on so you can buy as many coloring books as you want. That way each of your kids has a book.
Yeah, so Pops, if you're still listening, 4 coloring books for the 4 grandkids.
Yeah, well, there you go. Look at that.
Just saying.
Yeah.
So this is your second chance campaign because you ran.
Yes.
Because Roadwarrior Drake ran twice on Indiegogo.
Yeah.
And now the final chance to get it is on Kickstarter.
Right.
$45. You get a hardcover with the ash can. $40 alone is the hardcover edition.
Right. So if you can say if you want to get the hardcover with the ash can too, you actually would save money on that one.
Yeah, because you're only paying $5 for the ash can on the combo.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's a lot better than doing it as an add-on. You save yourself some money.
Yes, and also if you wanted to add the coloring book as an add-on to that particular tier, you're still saving money. So that's actually probably a good tier if you wanted to get something, but didn't want to spend too much money, but you wanted your money's worth. I would get the hardcover Ashcan tier, and then buy the coloring book as an add-on.
Yeah. Variant cover 2. So that would be the one on the right, and that would be
That would be
Peter's
the
cover.
Exactly. Yes.
Is 25 by itself, and Vix is 25 by itself as well.
Yep.
And the manga version is 25. So
Yep.
yeah, that there's a lot of savings in that big package for 110.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So there's been a lot cut out, and 25 alone for the graphic novel, but the soft cover, right?
Yep.
I like hardcovers.
I
And
love hardcovers.
and the coloring book's only $10. So you can add that on, and then I assume choose a number for how many coloring books you want.
Yep.
Very cool. See, this is designed perfectly for anybody. You want a dozen coloring books? You got to just add it on to your main pledge.
That's it.
And if you didn't get a copy of Blood Hunt from Sim, you can bug him, and maybe when he puts together a collected edition of Omnibus of Sim, you might be able to con him into doing a
24 Eyes in the chat is asking to drop the link. I think he wants to look at the campaign.
A24. There you go, bud.
There you go. Nice.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, I dig it. This is just a fun project, dude.
And that's what it's all about. It's about fun. Like, I wanted to create something that was fun to read, fun to experience. Yeah, and that's actually one of the original tier artworks that you're looking at right there. That's one of the pages I'm selling. I think the other one's beneath it. I don't remember which one got sold, but I think the first art tier got sold. So that one right there is the one that's still available. That one got sold.
And
That
this
one
one's
is still
still available.
Exactly. Yes. So you can get that piece of history added to your collection. But yeah, this is about fun. Fun reading the book. It was fun. I don't know if I would say it was fun making it, but it's fun talking about it. It's fun pitching it, and it's fun having people experience the lore and the beginning legend that is Roadwarrior Drake. Especially not just legendary in the pages of his book, but in the sphere of the community where everybody has very interesting and diverse opinions about the character and the book itself. So again, he's made his mark. It's definitely well placed. So he will not be forgotten, especially when the next few books come out.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's it's a very different looking book. And it's just, it just looks like it's going to be a fun read.
It is. Oh, absolutely. As a matter of fact, during the Well Read show, it was stated that it was a very brisk read, that each page kind of leads into the next. So it's not as simple as just reading it and putting it down. It's just you're led to the next few pages up until you realize, oh, I just finished reading the book. Oh, look at that.
It's a page turner.
There you go. Exactly.
Dragon Multimedia says, made his mark for sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Good or bad, he's made his mark. So he's not going nowhere.
I made my mark once, but then the police told me I couldn't do that outside anymore.
I swear I didn't rat you out.
God, I hope not. That would just be bad.
Well, I promised a creators outlet I wouldn't snitch, so you're not going to hear from me.
Okay, very good, very good.
Thanks.
So 5 more days, trying to get up to 1K on this Kickstarter, and it's very doable. Just a few people hitting that ultimate tier with everything in it.
Yes. Let me just say this quickly so that people don't misunderstand. The funding goal is 500. So I met the funding goal. So everybody who's backing this campaign is guaranteed a book.
Yep.
The 1K is just my personal goal, just to end on a good note. But anybody that backs this campaign is guaranteed their books.
Yeah, everybody's going to get their book, and he just wants more people to get their books.
Exactly.
See?
I am selfish. What can I tell you?
Yeah. Fulfillment is going to be good and fairly quick. As soon as the printer can print up the books, he has all the packages ready to go, and they'll be out the door. He listed fulfillment as December of this year, but as long as the printer doesn't get hung up or have any issues, then it will be a lot quicker than that.
Yeah, I think so. I think you'll be surprised at how quick this book will be delivered. So you will be guaranteed a book at a reasonable turnaround time.
And what do you use for a printer?
So I have a local print shop that does the printing for me, and the good thing about that is it's helping local businesses, helping the American economy, developing a relationship with somebody that if I have, say for example, customer gets a book and it's smashed up, it's fucked up, whatever the case is, they need a new copy. I just pick up the phone and say, hey, I need another copy of this book to get it printed for me. Simple as that.
Works great. I like when people use like local resources and printers to get their books done.
It's helpful because it helps cut our ties with China. Because a lot of the comics get their stuff printed in China, and they look great. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like we need to help our own economy. Stop being reliant on foreign businesses, especially hostile to us, and invest within our own country, within our own borders, within our own people, and build our communities, build our businesses, strengthen our own economy. So I saw it as an opportunity to kind of spread that message and say, this community, this indie community, needs to really branch out and help other businesses in our country and really make a mark in our industry and help with jobs and as well as reinvigorate our creative industry.
Oh yeah, for sure. I like that because I get nervous when somebody goes, "Oh well, printing won't be a problem. I should have it back in a month." I go, "Oh, you're going through China? Yeah. I don't want to wait for the slow boat to get a book." And then it gets. Yeah, there are tons of U.S. printers that are amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot to choose from. Absolutely, definitely.
Yeah, it's like we can do everything here that they can do over there. There's no reason to put in an order over there and then have to wait for the book and pray to God that your shipment isn't held up in port for 6 months.
Right, exactly.
These books might have COVID, the new variant. Only attacks cardboard. I'm like, oh.
The Omega variants.
Yeah, the Omega variants. I'm like, go away.
Yes.
So this looks good. I think you should be able to hit that funding goal of 1,000 by the end of the week.
That's the goal.
So so knock on plastic because I don't have a wooden desk anymore.
Knocking on glass. There we go.
Good enough.
Yes.
Knock on something. So why don't you tell everybody where they can follow you online and so they can see what's coming up in the future?
So everybody that backs the book will be part of my mailing list. So if you want to get on my mailing list, my email address is alasmatfilms@gmail.com. That's alasmatfilms@gmail.com. You can find me on Twitter under alasmatfilms as well. I'm also on YouTube under alasmatfilms. You can find me on Parler and Gab, also under alasmatfilms. I have a BitChute also Elasmat Films. And what else? Oh yeah, and Instagram. I have 2 Instagram accounts: Elasmat Films and Elasmat Comics. Elasmat Comics is where I basically put all the art associated with Drake in there. So back both, but you'll get more information about Roadwarrior Drake on the Elasmat Comics Instagram page.
Very good. Check that out. Back this book. If you've already backed, please share this out everywhere on your social media so more people can get it, and get them to get Drake up to 1K on Kickstarter.
I think we can do this. I think you guys are inspired. I think you want in on the character and the lore. So go ahead. There's a copy of the book waiting for you, and you know you want it.
Yeah, and you have your choice of, cover A, B, or C, manga, and plus, add-ons with the crossover and the coloring book.
Or if you don't know which one you want, just get the Street Champion package. Get it and save money.
Get the Street Champion package. That way you have them all, and you decide after you get it which cover you like the best. Keep that one, and it'll be in time for the holidays, so you can gift these to somebody.
Yes. There you go. Look at that. You can use it as a gift. There you go.
It makes a wonderful present.
Oh, I think so. Who wouldn't want Roadwarrior Drake under the Christmas tree, in their stockings, under the bed when Santa makes that nightly visit to mom? Who wouldn't want that?
It's just perfect timing all around.
There you go. See, everything it all fits. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
So, Lasmat, I want to thank you very much for coming and hanging out and talking all things Roadwarrior Drake and what's coming in the future with part 2 of this and Clock People.
Clock People, yes, and don't forget, very soon also, if the second Roadwarrior Drake was successful, you're looking at a crowdfund of the feature film, live action feature film. It will definitely happen.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
2 books and a film and a coloring book and stuff. There'll be lots of stuff. Yeah. And go download DH. Is it Productions?
DH1.
DH1. I was confused earlier. I thought you were saying that he had a talk show on VH1. I was like, what?
Yes. Yes, it's DH1 Network TV on your Roku or your Amazon Fire Stick. Download it and look for episodes of the Roadwarrior Drake analysis. If you want to get a feel for it, the first episode is the best stuff, featuring clips from some of the best moments of the Roadwarrior Drake season 1. You will definitely be entertained with it.
Yeah, I am definitely going to download that on my Fire Stick tonight, so I can start checking it out.
Yes, and there will be a season 2, which is currently in pre-production right now.
Very cool. Thank you once again for hanging out, guys. Get on this. Don't let it slip by. Even if you just want to buy like a really cool original coloring activity book for the kid in your home or yourself.
Look, if you're an adult and you have some time at night, instead of going in there with your cell phone and that certain online account that you shouldn't be looking at, take the color book with you into the bathroom. It's much more wholesome, and it's a lot cleaner too.
Yeah, it won't be messy afterwards.
There you go. Exactly.
See, there you go. I want to thank the chat. Hail to the chat. Bow, crack pack, and everybody that came in and out of the chat tonight. And Lasmat, we will catch you all later. We'll be back tomorrow night with another episode, and later on tonight, this episode will be available as a podcast where you can download or listen to anywhere you like to get your podcasts. And we are out of here.
Later.